The initial stance in a golf swing is just as crucial as the grip and the rest of the swing. Here we'll cover 5 common mistakes. When I set up, the first thing is that my hands are behind the ball and my shoulders are level with the ground, as you can see. This causes an outside to inside club path, resulting in a slice. This is the first key mistake. Your shoulders must be tilted so that the left shoulder is higher than the right. If you are left-handed, then the right shoulder should be higher. This allows the wrists to move slightly ahead of the ball, positioning the hands forward relative to the club face and enabling proper rotation toward the target. The second common mistake involves the hips. Ideally, try shifting your hips slightly to the left while keeping your shoulders properly aligned in your stance to achieve the correct position. Imagine that. That you move the center of your body slightly toward the grip, meaning it's not here, but actually exactly at wrist level. Your navel should also align precisely with your wrist, allowing you to swing from the inside out. As you can see here, the hips remain perfectly aligned as I move them slightly forward. This allows me to see the back of my left hand, enabling you to swing smoothly from the inside out, producing a draw instead of a slice. Third point, weight distribution. Not a slice. Third, weight distribution. A 50-50 weight distribution is definitely fine. I recommend that as we stand up, straighten our shoulders and align our hips, so that 55% of the weight is on the back leg. If you stand on the front leg, you'll begin rotating incorrectly and fall into a reverse position that causes a forward lean, which we want to avoid. Instead, we need to rotate properly so your body forms an A-frame posture. And shift your weight to the back leg, slightly onto the heel. If you stand too heavily on the left leg, you'll rotate around it and lean forward. So be mindful of this. Aim for around 55%, maybe not more, but close to that. No more than 60%. Preferably 55%, and gently apply pressure with your weight onto the right leg. The fourth common mistake involves front-back balance. Many people err by bending their knees too much and standing on their heels when approaching the ball. You should stand more toward the balls of your feet. About 60% of your weight should be there, as if dividing your foot in half. To achieve this, straighten your knees and shift your hips backward. Keep your back straight and let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Then, slightly bend your knees and imagine you are leaning forward just a bit, maintaining a slight knee bend. And feel as though you are leaning slightly forward toward the ball. Definitely not leaning backward. Lean slightly toward the ball. Keep your weight light, with about 60% forward on your toes, definitely not on your heels. Be careful. During the backswing, shift your weight into the right heel first, then transition to the left heel. If you remain on your heels, you'll unintentionally roll onto your toes. This will cause another unwanted over-the-top swing, meaning you'll swing from the outside in, resulting in the dreaded slice once more. Now, the fifth and final point involves the shoulders. If your head is tucked down between your shoulders, you'll likely move it excessively side to side to side, which isn't ideal. Instead, stand with your shoulders relaxed and your arms hanging naturally at your sides. Next, step into a wider stance. Straighten your knees and hinge your hips backward so your shoulders naturally move forward. This prevents poor posture and avoids rounding at the neck. You can no longer rotate around the axis, because we must rotate around the axis to keep the spine at a consistent tilt during the swing. If you move your shoulders outward like this, if you bring your shoulders together, it definitely won't work. When I set up correctly, I start from a narrow stance. I spread my feet apart, lock my legs, grip the club, raise my left shoulder, shift my hips slightly forward, bend my knees a little, and I know my stance is perfect. That gets you halfway there. Now it really depends on how well your swing is trained and how smoothly it flows. Either way, without a perfect stance, it simply won't work. And continue to follow Nikola Docs Panzazat.